Buongiorno, bentornati in live. L'audio funziona, ok. E niente, procediamo spediti con il quarto capitolo di Back to the Future. Piccolo riassunto delle puntate precedenti. Siamo tornati nel 1931 per salvare Doc che era finito in galera, ingiustamente. L'abbiamo salvato incasinando non una ma ben 2 volte la linea temporale. La prima volta avevamo reso Biff troppo potente, la seconda volta invece abbiamo incasinato Doc stesso, creando a mio avviso comunque un paradosso completamente, perché Doc non era più interessato alla scienza ma era diventato un uomo di legge, tant'è vero che diventa sindaco e crea questa Hill Valley rigida, dittatoriale. E proprio mentre stavamo riuscendo a trovare il metodo per portarlo sulla strada giusta, la sua nuova compagna, la Strickland, manco a farlo apposta, ehm, lo rapisce e quindi per l'ennesima volta: "Doc, datti una svegliata però, che cavolo, mamma mia, lo dobbiamo salvare di nuovo". Però questa volta noi non abbiamo la macchina del tempo. Io gli ricordo che siamo completamente bloccati mentre cambiamo, eccolo qua, si vede. Nel mentre noi non abbiamo più la macchina del tempo che l'abbiamo completamente sfasciata. E niente, adesso scopriamo che cosa faremo, come ce la caveremo questa volta. Si vede? Vediamo. Ci siamo. Ogni tanto perde dei pacchetti. Credo che la risoluzione sia troppo alta. L'altra volta, cioè fino adesso abbiamo streamato correttamente. Eh, va bene, niente, andiamo, fa nulla. Mi posso solo immaginare quanto sia stato duro ottenere le licenze per questo punti di vista.
What? Where am I? Ah, Citizen Plus? Citizen Plus!
Ok, quindi l'ultima volta abbiamo visto Doc rapito. Ah, quindi siamo proprio in cella. Mm.
Someone's locked up all my stuff. I'll never get that combination on my own. I'll never get that combination on my own. That's not very relaxing.
Jennifer. Hanno
Jen?
preso pure
Hey,
lei.
Jennifer! I gotta get her attention.
Come faccio? Attirare la sua attenzione. Il cuscino, no. L'altoparlante.
Doesn't look like it's on.
Make sure the McFly boy is prepped for his Citizen Plus treatment by the time I finish with my husband.
How is Citizen Brown?
I'm afraid it's worse than we imagined. He's gone completely antisocial.
Darn.
We're using every tool at our disposal to snap him out of it. But I fear that nothing short of a complete personality rebuild will bring our leader back to us.
And it's all McFly's fault.
Unbelievable, isn't it? One teenage hooligan has brought Hill Valley to the brink of ruin. Ah, well. Let me know when he's ready. I'll be tending to Citizen Brown.
I gotta get out of here and rescue Doc. Hey, let me out!
È completamente insonorizzato. Ok, allora. Di là non posso fare niente. Telecamera.
Martin?
Ah, Dad, is that you?
Who else would it be?
Where are you?
Back in the garage. What are you doing in the Citizen Plus ward?
Edna threw me in here.
She can't do that to my son. How can I help?
Could you let me talk to Jennifer?
Jennifer Parker?
Yeah, she's in the room next door.
Let's see, that'd be waiting room beta. Got it.
You're all patched in, son. Jennifer.
Martin, is that you? Where are you?
I'm over here, in the camera.
Oh, Martin, aren't you in enough trouble already?
Trouble?
Abbastanza.
Jen, what are you talking about?
You know, with all the drinking and the PDAs.
Jennifer, what's wrong with you? You sound strange.
I used to be strange, Martin, but thanks to my first Citizen Plus treatment,
Gli hanno fatto
I'm
il
well
lavaggio
on
del
my way to becoming
cervello,
an average,
mannaggia.
well-adjusted teenager.
Citizen Plus? Oh no, Jen, not you too. Why is your door open?
Now that I'm finished with my Citizen Plus treatment, I'm free to go whenever I want. I'm just waiting for the nice guard to escort me out.
Chiediamo.
So, what was your Citizen Plus treatment like anyway?
Well, that's weird. I don't really remember. Must be a side effect of the treatments.
Jen, this whole Citizen Plus thing is a scam. Edna's using it to take control of everyone in Hill Valley, including her husband.
You know, Citizen Edna told me you were having paranoid delusions, but I had no idea.
L'ha studiata veramente bene.
Jen, snap out of it. This isn't the real you. I mean, it's kind of like the real you, but not like the real you in this timeline.
Wow, that's...
I know, it sounds crazy.
Quello è
I'd
quello il
never call you
problema.
crazy, Martin. You're just sick. I should know I used to be sick too. But now I never want to spray paint a Buick or listen to rock music ever again.
Hey, do you know what time it is?
No.
Didn't they give
Ok.
you some kind of digital watch when you were done with all that brainwashing?
The Citizen Plus watch? I won't get one of those for another 5 or 6 treatments.
Rats.
Ok. Giusto, com'è finita
How'd you
pure lei
wind up in
qua?
the Citizen Plus program anyway?
Il
My
padre.
dad signed me up, and it's
Sapevo.
a good thing too. I was completely out of control.
I kind of liked it. Hey, on your way out, do you think you could help me break out of here?
Oh, I couldn't do that, Martin. It's against the rules.
Okay,
Okay.
forget breaking out. Could you at least come visit me? It's kind of lonely in here.
I don't think it's a good idea for us to see each other until you've undergone your first Citizen Plus treatment.
Why not?
Because your gosh danged hormones are out of control, Martin.
E quindi
Come
niente.
on, Jen. You don't really want a life without rock and roll, do you?
Rock and roll? Ew. Just the thought of the pelvis pulsing 3-chord power
È
ballads you used to
inquietante
play makes me
questa
all
cosa.
queasy inside. Blech.
Come on, Jen. You don't really want a life without rock and roll,
Ho
do you?
sbagliato a
Rock
cliccare.
and roll? Ew. Just the thought of the pelvis pulsing 3-chord power ballads you used to play makes me all queasy inside. Blech.
Okay, forget breaking out. Could you at least come
Niente,
visit
vabbè,
me? It's kind of
mo
lonely in
usciamo
here.
da questo
I
loop.
don't think it's a good idea for us to see each other until you've undergone your first Citizen Plus treatment.
Why not?
Because your gosh danged hormones are out of control, Martin.
Martin.
Could you hang around for a few minutes? It's nice to have someone to talk to.
I'll be here until the guard comes for me. Then I'll really have to tell him about how you're hijacking the cameras.
Oh, come on. Don't be a narc.
I'm not a narc. I'm a good citizen.
Ok, quindi sappiamo che la guardia ci può far uscire. Con questo parlo con lei, con questo parlo con...
How can I help, son?
perché sei qui? Qualche
You got
consiglio?
any advice for getting out of here?
Keep working on Jennifer. She may be acting strange, but that girl's crazy about you.
Ok,
Know anything about cracking combination locks?
Sorry, son. I'm more of a peeping Tom than a safecracker.
ok, almeno l'ha ammesso.
Not that I'm not happy that you're here, but why are you here?
I'm looking for your mother.
Mom?
È
After
sparita
you
pure la
left,
mamma.
she and I had a big old fight, and, well, she went and signed herself up for a full battery of Citizen Plus treatments.
Didn't you tell her about Biff?
I tried. But you know your mother. Once she puts her mind to something, she's a regular force of nature.
Me la
I
ricordo.
figure that if I can just find her, maybe I can talk her out of this foolishness.
It's nice that you're concerned about Mom, but couldn't you come down here
È più
yourself?
utile da con le
I
telecamere.
couldn't do that. I'm probably in enough trouble with the authorities already.
E poi soprattutto
No,
c'è più utile
I think
così.
it's better for everyone if I stay here in my garage with my televisions and cameras.
Ok.
Dad, those Citizen Plus watches are gonna turn everyone in Hill Valley into robots, starting with Citizen Brown.
I always suspected digital watches were evil.
It's not the watches, Dad, it's Edna. She's completely lost it.
Citizen Edna's crazy? Oh, that's not good. Although it would explain a lot.
Molte cose. No, no. E no.
Stay close, Dad.
I'm as close as I can get, Martin.
Ok. La pianta? No. La luce? No. Vediamo se posso parlare con la guardia.
Hello?
What?
Hey, could you get me a burger or something? The only food I've had today is a tofu dog.
Regrettably, sir, the rigors of the Citizen Plus treatment require you to begin the process with an empty stomach.
Why is all my stuff locked in a cage?
In order to ensure that Citizen Plus patients don't injure themselves, their belongings are placed in a locked box until the completion of their Citizen Plus treatment.
Injure themselves?
It's a very intensive process. Some people can't handle it.
Can I take a look at my stuff for a second?
Why?
I want to make sure my guitar neck isn't getting bent.
What?
Come on, man. My parents spent a fortune on that thing.
Fine. Back away from the door, sir.
Dimmi che hai visto la
There.
combinazione.
How's the guitar?
I guess it's okay.
Good.
Dimmi che hai visto la combinazione.
I'll never get that combination on my own.
Eh no, Marti però.
Dad,
How can I help, son?
Could I talk to Jennifer again?
Sure thing, son.
Jennifer?
What is it, Martin?
Okay, forget breaking out. Could you at least come visit
No,
me?
niente.
It's kind of lonely in here.
I don't think it's a good idea for us to see each other until you've undergone your first Citizen Plus treatment.
Why not?
Because your gosh danged hormones are out of control, Martin.
Vabbè.
Don't go yet, Jen.
I wouldn't dream of it. It'd be against the rules.
Eh. Allora, devo insistere con la guardia, secondo me. Ah, no, ok.
Doc. Hello?
What now?
Can I go visit Jennifer Parker? She's right next door.
Citizen Plus patients are not allowed to fraternize. It contaminates the treatments.
Se insisto?
Can I go visit Jennifer Parker?
No,
She's
sempre la
right next
stessa
door.
cosa.
Citizen Plus patients are not allowed to fraternize. It contaminates the treatments.
Let me out of here.
Sorry, sir, but Citizen Plus patients aren't allowed to exit their waiting rooms until the Citizen Plus treatment chamber has been suitably prepped for their procedure.
Fammi vedere.
Take another look at my stuff.
No.
Mi sono bruciato la mia unica opportunità di vedere la roba. Allora. Fuggi dalla sala. E come faccio? C'ho nulla come...
Hey, Jen! What are those windows made of?
Sul pavimento? C'è nulla? E che altro posso fare, scusate? Qualcun'altra l'ha vista. Il padre.
Dad,
How can I help, son?
I tried to peek over the guard's shoulder to get the combination, but he's too tall.
Over his shoulder? Hold on.
What?
I may have it on tape.
Zoom, enhance. Zoom, enhance.
Zoom.
What?
The camera was high enough to see over his shoulder.
Nice work, Dad.
The combination is 2 left, 8 right, 18 left, 32 right.
All right.
Hey, your guitar! I'm sorry I tried to throw it out.
Yeah, the guitar's pretty cool, but this is what I care about.
No fair making your dad all misty, son.
Ok. Quindi adesso ho di nuovo la roba del mio inventario, che alla fine era un giornale del 1986, che questo dovrà cambiare. Ok. E che altro posso fare? Ah sì, suonare.
Okay, Jen, here's a little something I think you're gonna like. At least, I hope you still do.
Martin?
Jennifer.
Oh, Martin. Martin? What are you doing?
What's going on here?
I have no idea, sir. I was minding my own business when all of a sudden a horrible noise started coming out of that camera.
Well, that's not right.
Yeah, well, neither is this. No one scrambles my brain. You hear me? No one. I'm Jennifer Parker, rock and roller.
Jen?
Oh, yeah, right.
again.
No time for small talk, McFly. We need to get you disguised so we can walk out of here.
Mm, intraprendente.
Calvin Klein underwear? Really?
There. How do I look?
Little short for a stormtrooper, but it'll have to do. Come on!
Ok, adesso spero che posso camminare indisturbato.
Okay, Hotshot, what's next?
Now we rescue Citizen Brown, get the hell out of here, and get things back to the way they're supposed to be.
Whatever, just as long as I get to break some stuff. I've got a lot of pent-up hostility right now, you know?
Miss Parker,
What the?
Yeah.
I'm here to escort you to the lobby. Your father's waiting for you.
Can he wait? I was hoping that this attractive young man could take me on a tour of the facilities.
I'm afraid I really must insist, miss.
Relax, Jennifer. I've got everything under control.
Everything
Really?
under
Really?
control.
Okay then, but first...
What was that for?
For saving me, dummy.
Hmm.
Let's go, officer.
You know, I'm probably gonna have to write you up for a PDA violation.
Don't bite me.
What?
Rock and roll.
Allora,
Jeez, he looks miserable.
Can I have some of that? Feels like I haven't eaten in years.
No, that's Tannen's. He's not allowed to eat it until he's taken his pacification pill. We tried to give it to him an hour ago, but he still hasn't swallowed it.
Let me try.
I could be pretty persuasive.
No. No improvement, Citizen Edna. Shall I recycle the treatment?
Very well. Increase the...
Hey,
Shh, busy. Don't touch that! I need the caffeine.
ok, allora non posso toccare niente. Qua chi c'è?
wow, they've really got this door locked up tight. I wonder what sick freak they've got in here. Ah! I should have known.
Biff.
Hi, Biff. Looks like your
Hey,
intercom's
Andrew.
busted. Just as well. It'd probably be just a bunch of swearing and mixed metaphors anyway. You want out of here, big guy? Guess they don't work. Hey, Biff. Guess who your guard is? Peekaboo! The guard says I'm not supposed to give you any food until you swallow your pill.
Ok.
I'd never get my hand under there. Hi, Biff. Come on, Biff, just swallow your pill.
Devo prendere la pillola.
Stop fighting it, darling. You're only hurting yourself.
Hi, Biff. Hey, Biff. Guess who your guard is? Peekaboo! Bye, Biff.
Allora. La cartella. Questo sono io.
It's broken. I guess Jen did that so the guard won't be able to call for help.
No, no.
Doc.
Looks like a giant air freshener. Weird.
Ah, ma queste sono delle casse.
That speaker looks really familiar.
Sono le casse. Aspetta, aspetta, qua chi c'è? Edna.
I used to think she was a little annoying, but now she's just plain evil.
Ok.
Increase somatosensory fluids by 17%.
What are you doing in here?
Looking for the bathroom?
The next scheduled bathroom break isn't for another 158 minutes.
Right.
Addirittura schedulare quando andare in bagno? Mamma mia. Allora, mi devo prendere la pillola di Biff e buttarla nella cola di questo poverello.
I almost feel sorry for the poor guy. Almost. Hi, Biff. You want out of here, big guy? Guess they don't work. Bye, Biff.
Don't worry, Everett.
I'd never get my hand under there.
Quindi mi serve qualcosa. Aspetta.
Hi, Biff. Come on, Biff, just swallow your pill.
Ok.
Oh, Biff spit.
Hey, is that a public display of affection over there?
What?
Sorry, it was just a shadow.
Stop goofing around and get back to work.
Yes, sir.
Ti addormenti ora?
Jeez, what have they been feeding Biff? Horse tranquilizers?
Più o meno.
You, God!
Who, me?
I mean, me?
Yes, you. As you can see, that slacker of a technician is sleeping on the job again. Please be a dear and tend to the Citizen Plus control panel, will you?
Ok.
Sure.
Okay, Doc, I'm in. Now, how do I get you out of here without turning you into a vegetable?
What are you doing over there, citizen?
Jeez, where's the off button on this thing? Hey, an equalizer. At least, I think it's an equalizer.
Mhm. Quindi è tutto al minimo. Controllo volume, controllo tattile, controllo gastrointestinale, controllo olfattivo. Oftalamico. Sarebbero gli occhi. Oh. Controllo
Volume.
volume.
Finally, a word I can understand. Okay, that moved him a few inches. Maybe I can blast him right out the door.
Olfattivo.
Olfactory. I think I know what that means.
What the?
Looks like the aroma tanks have clogged themselves again.
Oh, thank you. I hadn't noticed that. Come on, make yourself useful. I'm sorry about the delay, dear. This'd go a lot easier if you just gave up this madness about time machines and altering the
Mai.
past. You
Mai.
should concentrate on the future.
There is no future for us.
You won't think that in a few more hours.
Edna, please, think about the consequences of your actions.
Me? You're the one threatening.
Optics. Tactile.
Cioè, lo sto aumentando tutto al massimo.
Oh, sorry. Gastrosensory.
Where's Martin?
It's jammed. I guess the speakers won't push him any further until I hook it up to a really big sound.
Ok,
When did I lose control?
quindi dov'è?
Oh, dearest. You never.
I can't plug my guitar into that.
Tattile. Non lo so se deve essere al massimo. Io non lo metto al massimo. Come
You'll
faccio?
never get away with this.
I've gotten away with this for years, Emmett. You've just been too distracted by the little gadgets and gizmos I've thrown your way to notice.
Posso
There's nothing
riparlare?
I need in there.
Ma come? Allora mi serve una telecamera. Non c'è una telecamera qua? Voglio parlare di nuovo con Papozzo, guardia.
He'll be out for a while.
Ok.
Guards, arrest this woman.
They won't listen to you, Emmett. Everyone here has been trained to ignore the cries of patients on.
Non so che altro fare. Giusto.
Check. Sibilance.
What was that?
Edna, why?
Suoniamo un po' di rock
Because
and
you're
roll.
weak, Emmett. You.
Hey, Doc, let's get ready to blow this joint.
What was that? You! What are you doing?
Getting my friend out of here, you nutcase. Okay, that was a little less dramatic than I had expected. Whoa! Let's go, Your Honor.
What? I can't hear you.
You're welcome.
After him, you slackers!
Come fuggiamo noi, non fugge nessuno proprio.
Attention citizens. This is an Omega-1 priority alert.
Have a nice day. Ci stava bene. Allora, ora che
What do we do
facciamo?
now?
Now we wait for the guards to clear out so we can make a break for your time machine.
Hey, it's my mom. Hey,
Don't talk to her. She could give us away.
what the heck was Edna doing to you back there?
She was trying to rebuild my personality from the ground up, erasing the parts she didn't like.
Harsh. Shouldn't we go help?
Once we go back and change history, none of this will ever happen.
I guess. Where is the DeLorean anyway?
I had the wreck towed to my secret lab near Clayton Ravine.
Clayton Ravine, as in Clara Clayton?
Why? Is that significant?
Well, Clara's kind of supposed to be your wife, so yeah.
Fascinating.
All right,
Ooh.
Dad. No offense, Your Honor, but why'd you marry Edna anyway? She's kind of crazy.
Yes, now. But back when we were first dating, her madness was tempered by an ironclad sense of right and wrong. At least, that's how it seemed to me at the time.
Oh, ma che carini.
Mom, Dad, no!
They'll be fine. Once we repair the time stream, none of this will ever have happened.
I guess you're right.
Come sempre.
Looks like the coast is clear.
Great. Let's go fix the DeLorean.
I'm afraid I'll have to do that without you, Martin.
What? Why?
Well, from what little I understand of time travel, if you help me rebuild the time machine, your presence in the repair efforts could cause some sort of temporal paradox after we return to 1931.
So what am I supposed to do? Just hang out here in Bizarro Hill Valley until you fix the time machine?
Exactly. But don't worry, if things work out according to plan, you won't even notice I'm gone.
You know, for a second there, you sounded almost as confusing as the real Doc.
Giusto.
See? We're making progress already. See you soon, Martin.
Good luck, Your Honor.
Oh, and you might want to stay off the streets for a few seconds.
Stay off the street. Citizen Brown? Emmett?
Ok, io adesso che faccio? Jennifer. Chiaro proprio. Come il sole. Marty?
He's
Okay.
not coming back, you know.
What are you talking about?
Emmett, without me to guide him, he's almost useless. Before I found him, he was a miserable failure who never finished anything. But with me to inspire him, look at what we've built!
You think you've inspired Doc? I'll have you know that without you, Emmett Brown is destined to build a time-traveling DeLorean and a flying time train.
Preposterous! Emmett couldn't even build a dog feeder without me to guide him.
Yeah, well, he did that too.
La facciamo incazzare? La facciamo
Not the
incazzare.
only inspiration in Doc's life, you know. In my timeline, he married one of the sweetest women of the 19th century.
Sweetness. Yeah. Emmett needs discipline to stay focused. He's so easily distracted.
Yeah, you've inspired him all right. Inspired him to turn Hill Valley into a bunch of uptight dorks.
I wouldn't expect a delinquent like you to understand.
Okay, Your Honor. Starting to get a little concerned here.
It worked! Ha ha! 1 second I'm in the present, the next I'm 6 months in the past. Amazing!
6 months? It took you 6 months to repair the time machine?
6 months, my family fortune, and a sketchy deal with a gang of Libyan nationals. But it was all worth it for this moment.
I libici c'entrano
Don't
sempre.
do this. You need help.
Oh, blow it out your exhaust port, dear. Now that I've escaped into the past, your pack of divorce lawyers can't... Martin, how long have you been waiting for me?
A couple of minutes, maybe?
That's curious. I set the repair time circuits to arrive only a couple of seconds after I left. Oh, well, I'm sure there's no need for concern. It's probably just a minor miscalibration of the time circuits. Here.
What's this?
Clothes for our trip. We can't have you traipsing around 1931 in that ridiculous outfit.
Wait, our trip?
You didn't think I was going to let you erase the worst mistake of my life without my help, did you?
Fine. Leave. I'll ruin you, women! I run this town.
Perché non dovevamo stare in mezzo alla strada?
Time circuit set for August 26, 1931. You ready to go, Your Honor?
Call me, Doc.
Un po' troppo semplicistico tornare indietro, però vabbè. 6 mesi per aggiustare la DeLorean. 6 mesi. Beh, effettivamente era ridotta maluccio.
This is where I last saw him. You, teenage you. You were headed this way, arm in arm with Edna.
Luckily, my erstwhile wife was never the type to kiss on a first date. If we work fast and stay focused, we can see to it that our relationship never moves beyond the hand-holding stage. Well, will you look at that? The old town theater.
What about it?
I haven't thought about this place in years. The missus made me tear it down back in '71. Said the movies were corrupting the younger generation. It was all nonsense, of course. I spent countless evenings here in my youth, and it never turned me into a hoodlum. Say, remember Public Enemy? Why, you dirty rat, no good yellow-bellied stool? Never did manage to see Frankenstein, though.
That's what we're here for. We've got to get young you to see Frankenstein.
Right, of course. The film that was supposed to set off a chain reaction in my imagination, inspiring with a notion that would launch my scientific career.
You've still got no memory of what that notion was?
Well, how could I? It happened in the brain of a different Emmett Brown. An Emmett Brown now erased by the shifting sands of time. Luckily for us, I do know something about my own brain, having lived in it for the past 70-plus years. Once we get my younger self re-inspired by that movie, nothing will distract him from his proper... Great Scott, will you look at that?
The town square?
It's just like I remember it, only dirtier. Oh, the old courthouse.
Come on now, Doc, you need to... Go inside and check it out. First rule of time travel, Doc, never allow your other self to catch sight of you. It could cause reality to collapse or something.
You mean?
Right behind you. Don't peek. Go on. I'll let you know when you're gone. And don't forget, you're Carl Sagan.
The billions and billions guy?
The suspected arsonist.
Huh?
Just go with it.
Sonny! You do show up at the oddest moments. Where have you been hiding?
Nella distopia che hai creato, è stupenda.
Oh, you know, here and there, you're a little hard
Lo
to pin down
sapevo.
yourself. I went looking for you last night, but...
I believe I was off entertaining a beautiful lady. You know, I never really got a chance to thank you.
Well, I'm sure you would have escaped Kid on your own.
Kid? Oh, sure, I'm grateful for that, but no, I'm talking about Edna. It's funny to think of now, but until that crisis, I actually thought Edna and I disliked one another. Imagine!
Yeah, well, sometimes first impressions are right. The thing is, you shouldn't let Edna distract you from,
Mai
the business
più
at hand. Finishing your
ragione,
project for the expo and
amico
going
mio.
to see Frankenstein.
Oh, pshaw. I'm far too busy for movies these days.
But,
And as for my project, it's practically done.
the rocket car?
The rocket car? Boy, are you out of date. I've junked a rocket car.
But
more trouble than it's worth. I'll never figure out a propulsion system that does what I want it to do. And besides, its social utility is practically non-existent.
Utilità sociale?
Social utility? Since when do you care about...
The mental alignment meter is a much more worthy project.
The what?
It was Edna's idea, and she's really been cracking the whip to get me to complete it in time for the expo.
Emmett, I'm a little confused here. What day is it?
Why, it's opening day. The opening day of the expo. Which reminds me, I'd better skedaddle
Sfasato.
back to the lab. If Edna catches me dawdling, there'll be
Siamo
a book to
arrivati
pay.
troppo tardi.
Catch you around, Crockett.
October 12th. Doc?
Abbiamo sbagliato data. Ci hai fatto scendere un mese prima, eh?
Come to think of it, it is a bit brisk for August.
Oh, we're 2 months late. The expo's about to start and teenage you is already in over his head with Edna.
I always did have a tendency to plunge into things.
Let's plunge into the DeLorean and get to the right date.
No, it's far too risky. Remember how I was late picking you up in '86?
Yeah?
That should have been a tip-off. Something is horribly wrong with the time circuits, and the problem appears to be getting worse. If we try to jump now, we could find ourselves stranded in the Cenozoic age. Or worse, the Mesozoic.
Then we're stuck?
For the time being. I'll look into the problem and see what I can do. In the meantime, you can go to work on the other problem.
Right. I'll go to the lab and see if I can talk teenage you out of...
Impossible. If young me is already as infatuated as you say, you're not going to be able to talk him out of anything. Believe me, I remember. Better to focus on the more clear-headed half of the couple.
Edna? Where can I find her?
Where do you think? I'll try. The DeLorean should still function adequately as a means of conveyance in the first 3 dimensions.
Per le 3 dimensioni, stupendo. Ti prego, fammela guidare. Ti prego. No, no. Guarda chi c'è come bigliettaio.
You were right. There she is.
My soon-to-be ex-future wife is nothing if not predictable.
Do I really have to talk to her? I mean, couldn't I just hang out until you fix the time circuits and...
Oh!
I'll talk to her. You better get the DeLorean out of sight before someone...
Hey, you! Quit blocking the drive! All Car of the Future contestants need to report to the North Tent.
Why not? Good luck!
I shouldn't go anywhere until I've talked to Edna.
Arthur.
Hey, Artie.
Officer!
Officer?
Oh, right. Don't blow your cover.
Will you please keep your mind on the task at hand?
Can't talk right now.
Spell it B-R-O-W-N. It's not exactly an obscure name.
I still don't see it on the list. I'm sorry.
Oh, for the love... Let me try this one more time. This is the Hill Valley Science Expo, right?
First annual.
Indeed. The purpose of our fair is to showcase cutting-edge technology.
That's right. And to burnish Hill Valley's reputation as a forward-thinking community.
Sì.
And yet, you want to exclude the maker of the most revolutionary breakthrough of all.
It's not that I want to, but oh dear.
Oh, man.
Mr. Crockett, you do pop up at the oddest times. What are you doing here?
Ah, proprio dritto così. Troppo duro. Volevo ammorbidirla un poco.
I need to.
Whatever it is, I hope you don't have to deal with Mr. Stonewall here. His sole function seems to be preventing people from accomplishing their business. Honestly, with him keeping the books, it's a wonder the Tannen gang got as far as they did. Have you seen Emmett?
No.
No.
Oh, then you've heard all about his big breakthrough, the mental alignment meter. Isn't it exciting?
Non
And
mi
to
fa
think he
parlare,
didn't
non mi
even
fa
realize
parlare,
the
non
import
mi
of his
fa
discovery
parlare.
until I pointed it out to him. I've never known anyone like him, so oblivious to his own potential.
I kind of wanted to talk to you about Emmett and his potential.
Funny, I didn't spot it myself at first. In fact, for the longest time, I thought I didn't even like him.
Yeah. Well, you know, those gut instincts are important. If you disliked him right off the bat.
Oh, but I didn't know him then. Now I know him inside and out.
Yeah,
No,
but
I
non lo
appreciate
conosci
your
proprio.
concerns, Mr. Crockett, but I can take care of myself. I know what I'm looking for in a man, and it so happens Emmett fits the bill to a T. That's Emmett Brown. Rhymes with clown, which I'm beginning to think you are.
Just a simple mix-up, I'm sure.
I've no doubt of that.
Hey, excuse me.
Yeah?
When does the expo
Not
open?
till tonight. Anybody without official business here, please get off the grounds! You got official business here?
Sì.
Yeah.
Well, stay out of the way of the workers. You look familiar. Do I know you?
Nope.
Yeah?
When does the expo
Not
open?
till tonight. Anybody without official business here,
Chi può
please
essere
get off the
questo?
grounds!
Questo vuol dire che è il padre di qualcuno dei... Vediamo di parlare di nuovo con
You
Edna.
said that Emmett fits your bill of requirements for a man.
Yes?
What would that list be exactly?
You'd make a good reporter, Mr. Crockett. You know that? Well, his physical appearance, for one thing. Emmett may not be Clark Gable, but he cleans up surprisingly well. I gave him my grandfather's white suit to wear at the expo. Oh, you should see him in it. He looks positively radiant.
Looks good in a suit. Got it.
And he's completely devoted to me. That's important. I've got no time or tolerance for playboys.
Faithful as a Labrador. Check.
Thirdly, and most important,
Yes?
well, his mind, of course. It's brilliant, and it's virtuous through and through. His own mind map shows him to be a model citizen.
Good brain. I see. And if it turned out that you were mistaken about any of these qualities...
Say, what's your game?
Just curious. Just trying to understand the female mind.
Well, understand this. I'm not some faint-hearted girl who'd run away at the first hint of trouble. I've made a big investment in Emmett. Not money, but I've sunk all my ambitions into him. I'd have to be thoroughly disillusioned before I'd call it quits with Emmett. Got it?
Uh-huh.
Now, Mr. Cub Reporter, is there anything else?
What
Cos'è?
the heck is this mental alignment meter of Emmett's?
Oh, it's an absolutely revolutionary invention! Measures a person's affinities, what he's attracted to, what he's repulsed by, that sort of thing.
Interesting. And it really works?
Well, of course! What's the point of inventing something that doesn't work? Or, anyway, it works well enough for my purposes.
Ah, vedi?
Rather hard for me to picture Emmett as a chick magnet.
Chick magnet?
A guy who gets the girls, you know, motors running.
Motors?
Who makes them, you know.
You mean a chic?
Yeah.
Well, it's a matter of taste, I suppose, but when he's properly pomaded and decked out in my grandfather's white suit, Emmett just glows. Makes my heart flutter a bit just to picture him.
That's all the questions I got.
Very well, then.
Hey, Artie. You seen my Orioli?
You mean this?
Yeah, thanks.
Che fa il cavaliere dello zodiaco? Cosa
She
fa?
gets to come and go freely, and I'm forced to wait. I love it.
Convince Edna che Emmet la tradisce. Aspetta, parliamo per un poco con Trixie.
To all who approach these hallowed halls, I bid thee welcome. To all who approach these hallowed halls, I bid thee welcome. To all who... Oh, hiya, kid. Say, aren't you the fellow who...
Got you to turn on Kid Tannen? You bet.
You look younger without your mustache. That was a dirty trick, you know, making me think Kid had gone and iced Artie.
I'm sorry, but it was the only way I could...
Forget about it. I'm trying to. Yesterday's in the past. That's my motto. You gotta live for today.
Right.
So what are you doing down here anyway? Do you wish to pull the levers that control the future? At the expo, silly. Technology for a better tomorrow.
Sempre
and all
piaciuta
that.
come parola.
Yeah,
Silly.
that's actually why I'm here.
Silly che poi è stupido nel senso buono del termine. Sciocchino loro l'hanno tradotto giustamente. Ok, aiutami a far ingelosire Edna sarebbe la strada corretta, ma facciamo un poco di conversazione.
So Artie's working for the expo too, huh?
Oh, Artie's doing swell. The papers made a big deal of him testifying against Kid. People have been beating down his door ever since the trial. The expo's darn lucky they could get him.
Whose idea was it to put a science and technology expo in Hill Valley?
Beats me. Artie says it's all bread and circuses. But I ain't seen a single clown yet today.
What's Artie's job?
Oh, he's a real high muckety-muck at the expo. He's in charge of all the money, and the hiring and firing.
Hey, not bad.
You're telling me, and super respectable too. It's a real relief for him to have a job where the boss never pulls a gun on him.
Effettivamente.
Listen, I've got a proposal for you. I have this friend, right?
No dice. I'm only seeing Artie now.
It's not like that. See, my friend's in a relationship with Edna Strickland.
Oh, poor schmuck. I wouldn't wish her on anyone.
Brava.
You see where I'm coming from. He won't listen to reason, but I thought she might call it off if she thought he and you were, you know.
Ah, you are an evil imp, ain't ya?
Sometimes a guy's got to resort to underhanded tricks. What do you say?
Sorry.
Ah,
Edna might be a pill, but if I play dirty tricks on every dame who disapproves of me, well, I'd play a lot of dirty tricks. Besides, such stunts are beneath the dignity of Techni, Muse of Progress.
Ok.
it's good to see that you and Artie are both doing okay.
We're more than okay. And if things keep going the way they're going, we may be more than just friends before you know it.
Well, don't get too serious too fast.
Nah, we're keeping things casual, for now.
Good. I'm sure Grandma will appreciate that.
Bella questa.
So,
Vabbè, che
who
stai
are you
facendo?
supposed to be?
Brava,
Don't
la
you know
musa.
your Homer? I am Techni Muse of Progress. You can
Okay.
tell by the lightning bolts.
Must have slept through that class.
I'm supposed to be a goddess like. I'm the one who inspires all the great men who make the discoveries. And women too. Leave us not forget Madame Curie.
I never would. So you work for the expo?
Yeah, ain't it a kick? I greet all the important guests, and on the final day, I get to bestow the golden sundial on the winning contestant.
Techni, Muse of Progress. Not a bad gig.
Artie got it for me. It's my entree into respectability.
Ok.
See you, Trixie.
From this chamber of wonders, we bid you a fond adieu.
E giù? Va bene, allora andiamo a parlare con Doc. Va.
Ah, good. You're back. Give me the full report.
She says she likes you because you've got a virtuous mind, you look good in a suit, and you're completely faithful to her.
Damn, she's got me dead to rights. Well, you'll just have to find a way to change her mind. I'll be here if you need any help. Do you need any help?
I suggested a little scheme to Trixie, but I don't know if she's gonna go along with it.
Pursue whatever strategies you like, but please don't tell me the details.
I think I'm starting to get a plan.
Good. Tell me. No, no. After all, it's my history we're talking about. If I learn how you're planning on altering it, my resolve may weaken.
Any idea what your teenage self is doing right now?
Unless I miss my guess, he's in the garage frantically working on his latest invention and cursing because he can't quite get it to work. Damn!
Va bene.
So, what do we do about Edna?
Only one thing we can do. Lie. Make me out to be a less desirable catch than I really am.
Why would she believe me? She said she knows you inside and out.
Then you'll have to resort to skullduggery. You've done it before. You gotta be getting good at it by now.
Yeah, I guess I am.
Va bene. Come va la DeLorean?
Figured out what's wrong with the time circuits?
Not sure. Possibly. It seems to me to be a simple wiring issue, but I'm double checking to make sure. All the basic equipment appears to be functional.
Perché non è
Well,
doppiato?
I don't know.
Vabbè.
Time circuits.
Listen, I promise I won't take it to 88.
Even so, I'm worried about letting it out of my sight while it's still behaving unpredictably. Tell you what, I'll take it on a test drive 1 minute into the past. If it passes the test, I'll let you borrow it.
Perché facciamo queste cose?
It worked. Didn't it?
I'm afraid not. In fact, the discrepancy appears to be getting worse. I arrived 6 hours ago.
Oh, too bad.
I didn't want to risk undoing any of the work you've done thus far, so I kept out of sight. But the time lag wasn't entirely a waste. I stopped by the hardware store and bought the parts for a chronometric analyzer.
A what?
A diagnostic device. See, I plug it into the time circuits and set them to cycle. When the green light goes off, I should have the data I'll need to understand the scope of the problem.
Hey, no driving the exhibits off the lot!
Looks like you'll have to find another set of wheels if you want to get to the lab.
Beh, ci sta un'altra macchina, però non la voglio prendere, non voglio andare da... Vai al laboratorio di metà, quindi ci devo per forza andare.
No keys. I'll have to find my wheels somewhere else.
Cos'è questo? Tribunale del futuro.
I wish the courthouse did look like that in 1981.
Pleasant dreams, Hill Valley. And the Expo would like to remind you that you can find everything you need to transform your dreams into reality at Hal's Hardware. Hal's Hardware, serving our fair city since 1895. And after the rain, what else? An artificial rainbow, reassuring all the good people of Hill Valley that their needs are taken care of and life is sweet. Agricultural advances will make it a breeze to feed our burgeoning population. Tired of waiting for Mother Nature to do her job? Just press a button. Presto! An artificial rainstorm drenches the valley's thirsty crops.
Il futuro. Che bella cosa.
Of course, our residents will want to venture forth into the fresh air occasionally. And what better excursion than a pleasure ride in this elevated super train of tomorrow? The century looks bright for our fair metropolis. Jump with us 50 years into the future for a peek at Hill Valley circa 1981. Courtesy of Hal's Hardware and the collective imagination of mankind. Could this be our venerable town square? Yes, indeed. Though the form looks strange and new, the function remains the same as ever. But where are all the people? Why, they're underground. A network of burrows extends a mile into the earth, giving future Hill Valley's 10 million citizens plenty of space to work, play, and raise their families.
Back again, Mr. Crockett? What can I help you with?
I was thinking. I found out about Trixie Trotter.
Yes?
Apparently they made her some sort of queen of the festival. Techne, the muse of progress.
They didn't. Well, they said this expo would give Hill Valley a reputation. I didn't realize this is what they meant.
What have you got against Trixie?
It's the idea of it, allowing our city to be represented by a woman like that. I won't stand for it. As a socially conscious citizen, I demand you discharge that muse.
Trixie? What's wrong with her?
Oh, she's hardly qualified for an honorific post at a public event.
Look, lady, she fits the costume. She's an American citizen, and she managed to memorize all her lines. What more qualifications do you want?
Oh, these people are impossible.
Boom.
Why do you want to get Trixie fired?
One simply can't allow women like that to attain positions of respect in society. It creates a very bad precedent for the future.
Does it?
But try telling it to this poor sap. She's got him completely steamrolled. That's how they operate.
Is it?
Still, I could get her discharged if I had the goods on her. No doubt a woman like that has left a trail of scandal, and I'd find it if I were still a reporter. But I haven't got time to do the legwork now. I'm too busy with Emmett and his invention.
Ha detto Hour.
So you wouldn't hesitate to get Trixie fired from her job?
If I had the goods on her. She's obviously got her employer completely bamboozled. The only way to snap him out of his spell would be to show him something really shocking.
That's all the questions I got.
Very well, then. How about you? Have you got any questions for me?
No.
Then kindly let me pass.
I'm afraid I can't until I've located your registration form.
Oh, this is absurd!
Ciao amico.
Seriously, I am not stealing this truck.
No. Palla da biliardo.
Hey, pal.
Oh, geez, this guy again.
Funny, I was gonna say the same thing. Shouldn't you be in jail with the rest of kids' gang?
I was, but then an opportunity availed itself and I
sang like a canary.
I prefer to think of it as exhibiting an admirable sense of self-preservation.
Will you be playing piano for Trixie later?
Nah.
Why not?
Because little Miss Goody Two-Shoes thinks she's too respectable for cue ball these days.
You seem kind of angry about Trixie.
Tutti quanti sono
Listen,
incavolati.
kid, me and Trixie go way back. I know stuff about her that even Kid doesn't know. Stuff that curl your socks.
Really?
Oh, yeah. And now to see her flouncing around the place, making like her stink don't smell, it just, well, it just cheeses me off, you know?
So what's so, toe-curling about Trixie's past?
Yeah, like I'm gonna tell you.
Oh, come on.
No.
Tell you what, I'll tell you something embarrassing about me first.
Like what?
Well, under the influence of alcohol, my mom made a pass at me.
Ooh. All right, Junior, you win. That was pretty embarrassing. Almost as embarrassing as this.
Is that Trixie?
Yep.
She's not wearing much.
No kidding. She did a lot of these artistic postcards a few years ago. I got a whole set of them.
Can I have one?
I don't know. You ain't gonna do nothing bad with it, are you?
Hey, I promise. I'll only use it for the greater good.
Wow. Okay.
Hey, what's with your teeth?
My teeth?
Yeah, they're green.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Seriously, man, what's going on with your teeth?
It's nothing. Nothing. Oh, crap.
What's wrong?
It's these.
Dr. Frinkle's algae cakes?
A crate of them fell off the truck while I was unloading it, and I just can't stop eating them. How was I to know they'd turn my teeth green?
Well, the algae part might have been a clue.
Please don't rat me out the Artie, okay? I really need this job.
No problem, but you better let me keep the cakes.
Sure thing, pal.
Have you heard from Kid lately?
We're not exactly on speaking terms these days, on account of our varying degrees of incarceration.
What kind of stuff have they got you hauling here?
How the heck would I know? Electro this, robo that, dynamo the other. It's all Greek to me.
Hang loose, pal.
You talk funny, mister.
Ma perché dovrei far licenziare Trixie, scusami? Lista dei punti forti di Emmet.
Hey, Artie.
Can't talk right now.
Chi è questo tizio?
How about an algae cake?
Guess I am feeling a bit peckish. Where the hell'd you get that crap?
The expo. How about an algae cake?
Don't mind if I do. Not bad. Algae, you say? I'm going to suggest that they add that to the menu at the orphanage.
Ahem.
Back again, Mr. Crockett? What can I help you with?
Well, I was thinking. You say you know Emmett is a model citizen, but you don't know him as well as I do. Did you know he once cheated some Libyans out of plutonium?
Plutonium? What would Libyans want with plutonium? I'm sure he had a very good reason. Emmett's mind map demonstrates conclusively his brain is oriented toward virtue.
This one time, to power one of his science experiments, Emmett hijacked a train.
Please, there hasn't been a train hijacking in Hill Valley since the days of Mad Dog Tannen.
Emmett's done a lot of shady things in his time. My vice principal warned me to stay away from him.
Your vice principal sounds like a dolt.
È suo figlio. Vabbè. Ah.
That's all the questions I got.
Very well,
Non
then.
lo so perché devo farla licenziare, però è l'unica strada che... È l'unica strada che ho.
You might want to take a look at this.
Why in the world would I be interested in... Oh, what have we here? Oh, sir! Mr. McFly! It appears your muse has been inspiring more than progress.
Trixie? Oh, no, no, no. What are you doing with a dirty postcard?
What is she doing in a dirty postcard? I swear, Mr. McFly, if that doesn't convince you that Trixie Trotter is unfit to represent Hill Valley...
I don't need you to lecture me about who I can or can't hire, Miss Strickland. Trixie's darn good at what she does. I don't care if she was once... The winsome wench of Winnipeg. Her past doesn't matter to... Trixie?
What is it, Audie?
You know I don't like to pry, but what state did you grow up in?
Province, Manitoba. Why?
Not even an American.
See, darling, the charter specifically states that the Expo's hostess must be a U.S. citizen, so if you're really a Canadian...
I'm being fired? You are firing me?
I don't want to.
Here, take it back.
Well, I'm glad somebody's listening to reason.
Ok, ma l'ho fatta cacciare, quindi adesso dovrebbe essere incazzata con lei.
Let's talk.
Che figlio di buona donna che sono.
Trixie?
I'll do it. I'll make that blue-nosed Betty eat her heart out.
That's great. I got it all planned out. When Emmett shows
But we
up...
gotta do it my way.
Huh?
I'm no good with improvising, and I ain't gonna memorize no lines. But I was in this play once. The Parlourmaid's Predicament. I figure I could lift a scene from that.
Okay.
Only, I need a few props.
Why am I not surprised?
Some furs, a big diamond. It doesn't have to be real, understand?
That makes it easier.
And something from this friend of yours, Emmett. Has he got a photo album?
I don't know. Probably.
Better bring it to me.
Furs, a diamond, and Emmett's photo album. And then?
Pelliccia
And watch the fur
diamante.
fly.
Hi, Trix.
Aspetta,
Oh,
ripetimi.
hiya, kiddo. Say, wouldn't it be easiest if I just march up to that Strickland dame and give her a smack in the puss?
Well,
Oh, well.
it would be fun to watch, but it wouldn't get her to break up with my friend Emmett.
Oh, right. You got all the props I asked for? The furs and the diamond? And your friend's photo album?
Not all of them yet, but I'm working on it.
Good. I'm itching to give Miss High and Mighty an eyeful.
Siamo proprio delle brutte persone. No.
Seriously, I am not stealing this truck. Hey, buddy.
Oh, good. He's back.
You still cheesed off at Trixie?
Yeah, but I'm more cheesed off at whoever got her fired.
Oh. Stay out of trouble, cue ball.
That's what I'm trying to do. Yeah?
When does the expo
Not
open?
till tonight. Anybody without official business here, please get off the grounds!
Quindi ora...
Back again, Mr. Crockett? What can I help you with?
I was thinking. That's all the questions I got.
Very well, then.
Still looking.
Mi serve un mezzo di trasporto, mo adesso?
Good news. I think Trixie's gonna go along with my scheme.
Pursue whatever strategies you like, but please don't tell me the details.
Dad never told me about a Hill Valley Expo.
It was Mayor Thomas's idea. He had visions of Hill Valley becoming a magnet for big investors in the technology sector. But the venture folded after the third year when the influenza exhibit leaked into the concession stand.
Oh.
Mamma mia. Ho bisogno di te.
Any idea what your teenage self is doing right now?
Facciamola
Unless
detto.
I miss my guess, he's in the garage frantically
Ma come ci
working on his
arrivo, mo?
latest invention
A
and
piedi.
cursing because he can't quite get it to work.
Damn. Ok. Ma non posso rubare la macchina, non posso fare quello.
Seriously, I am not stealing this truck.
Ho capito, ma io che devo fare, mo? Ok, va bene.
I'm having trouble finding another set of wheels. You sure I can't?
Not till I finish running these tests. Perhaps an electric commuter train.
This is 1931, remember?
Oh, right. Well, I'm sure you'll find something.
Il commutatore elettrico, aspetta, te lo recupero da questo aggeggio qua. Plastico.
Press button to experience Future Hill Valley, circa 1981. I don't think I've visited that timeline yet. Press button to experience Future Hill Valley, circa 1981.
My future wouldn't be built so shoddily.
Hi, Miss Strickland. I was just...
Break what you like, Mr. Crockett. It's no skin off my nose. Just keep away from Emmett's booth. Speaking of whom, I better go see what's keeping him.
I'll go check on him for you. I was just heading there anyway.
No, you weren't. The last thing he needs is another distraction at the 11th hour.
But...
Tut-tut. Not another word. I've got the rest of the day all mapped out.
Miss Strickland!
I'm sorry, I don't recognize you. Heavens, you shaved off your hair, but Carl Sagan?
I'd like a word with you, if I may.
I'm not sure it would be seemly for me to be seen in the company of an alleged arsonist.
I think it may be in your best interest. You see,
Let's go somewhere where we can talk privately.
go. I'll keep her occupied till you get back.
Sagace questo Doc. Ok,
Tricks.
no!
Oh, hiya, kiddo.
Diamine.
Say, wouldn't it be easiest if I just march up to that Strickland dame and... Oh.
Ah, lo posso
you got all
skippare!
good.
Me lo dici solo ora! Basta.
Tricks.
Yeah.
You got 'em? Good.
Ok. Adesso come faccio a... Ok. Strada.
Hang on, Emmett. Hope you're ready for a big breakup.
Siamo ritornati alle origini.
Emmett?
Che ci fa di nuovo Tannen qua?
Thanks again for your assistance, Detective Parker.
Detective? What the hell is Kid doing here?
Nothing criminal, I assure you. I was just getting a mind map of Mr. Tannen for our exhibition at the Expo. The authorities wouldn't allow Edna and I to stage a demonstration of the mental alignment meter with a violent felon, but this little baby is just as good. Okay, let's see now what's next. Check the stew, sort the maps. Ooh, I almost forgot that.
Edna really is cracking the whip, isn't she?
Well, yes, but she's got my best interests at heart. Without her, I can get so distracted. Did she send you down here to check up on me?
Yeah, she wanted to come herself, but...
She's busy too, I know. Well, you're a poor substitute for Edna's lovely features, but make yourself at home.
Thanks.
No thanks are necessary. Without you, I'd never be where I am now, in love with the woman of my dreams, and a mere 6 hours from my first public triumph as a scientist. Wait a minute, 6 hours? Jumping Jehoshaphat, I'm running out of time!
Allora, le serve un diamante, un commutatore elettrico, generatore.
I'd be careful of that if I were you.
Why?
The rocket fuel experiment must have stripped one of the teeth in the hand crank. As a consequence, if you turn it for more than 10 seconds, it sends out an electric shock.
Ok. Stufato. Uscita. No. Grammofono. Strana
How does the
stampante.
mental alignment thing work?
Here, I'll show you.
Hey!
The test subject wears this mind mapping helmet, which probes the brain by measuring fluctuations in skin conductance and electrical resistance on the surface of the parietal lobe.
Uh-huh.
When I turn on the mind mapping helmet with this radio switch, the subject is exposed to a series of visual stimuli intended to provoke a series of positive or negative responses, as indicated by these lights on the helmet.
Hey, is that?
As the responses are recorded, they're relayed to this special typewriter, which prints out a punch card that represents the subject's mind map.
All I see is a bunch of holes.
Well, to you, maybe. But to our mental alignment meter, this mind map is nothing less than a peek into your subconscious. Observe as I place your mind map into the MAM.
Layabout. Is that machine calling me a slacker?
No, your own physiological responses did.
Ok. Scorri diapositive.
Nothing happened.
Well, that button advances the slides during the mind mapping test. It only works while the test is running.
Ok. Barattolo d'olio.
What's this?
That's a can of used motor oil, rocket fuel waste, and assorted chemical sludge left over from my abandoned rocket car.
Gross.
Accounting doesn't enter into it, but it is disgusting. Would you mind disposing of it on your way out?
Sure.
Ok, me lo sono ciulato. Questo che è? Occhio di mappa.
What's this?
The mind map cards from the dozens of subjects I've tested during the last few weeks. I've got to get them sorted before the expo begins.
Why?
Edna's got this grand scheme to catalog all of Hill Valley citizens by their mental alignment. Isn't that cute?
No.
Not really.
Niente proprio. Stufato.
Hey, Emmett. What's cooking?
That's an old Brown family recipe for Hassenpfeffer.
Hassenpfeffer?
Rabbit stew. The trick is to add the cumin an hour after the carrots. Take a whiff. Isn't that just about the best thing you've ever smelled in your life?
It's, powerful, yeah.
I've got it on a slow boil for later.
Ok, quindi lo stufato gli piace. Cavalletto. La foto di Troc.
What's this?
It's the placard we'll be putting in front of our booth at the expo.
The scientist that caught Kid Tannen?
A small exaggeration, but Edna says it'll attract investors. What do you think of the picture?
Non è molto
You
buono.
look a little constipated.
What? Edna said I looked intense.
Yeah, intensely focused on taking it.
I get the picture. I'll have to find a better one. Unfortunately, there's a lot to choose from.
Heavy.
Extremely. Mother has been rather obsessive about photographically cataloging my life.
Ed abbiamo le foto. Aspetta, dov'è? Dammi le foto e metto.
Hey, Emmett, I've got an idea.
What?
Why don't I take your photo album over to Edna so she can pick out your new picture?
That's a great idea. She's got a better eye for these things than I do anyway. Thanks, pal.
Don't mention it.
Ok, quindi abbiamo Le foto. Ci serve un
How goes the
diamante.
bacteria farm?
Not so hot. The bacteria have kind of gotten out of control. Had to put a clamp on the nitrogen tube to keep the stench from flooding the lab.
Phew.
Ugh. Did the clamp fall off again?
Yeah.
Put it back on. Well, I don't even know why I keep that bacteria tank around. Every time the clamp falls off the nitrogen tube, it takes a couple of minutes before I can get the stench out of the air. Whew.
Ok. Giradischi.
I Don't Care by Trixie Trotter?
Edna doesn't approve of that sort of music, but I find it very soothing. Oh.
They say I'm crazy, got no sense, but I don't care. They may or may not mean offense, but I don't care. You see, I'm sort of independent. I am my own superintendent.
Come si accende?
That's why I don't care.
So this machine takes those little cards and tells you whether or not someone's a good guy or bad guy?
Kind of. Actually, the helmet does all the work. The mental alignment meter is just a glorified arcade machine.
So why not just go with the cards?
Edna says that people respond well to flashing lights and snap judgments. I can't argue with that. Every time I kiss her, I see flashing lights and lose all sense of judgment.
No kidding.
Dov'è l'interruttore?
What's this typewriter do again?
No!
During a mental like the one.
Seems...
Actually...
Sounds to me like you should be working on harder problems.
What?
Aspetta. Allora, come faccio ad accenderlo?
No!
Allora, c'ho... Come si accende?
The mind of a degenerate criminal.
That's Kid Tannen's mind map, as captured by our mind map helmet.
You could tell he's a criminal just by looking at this?
No, but when it's fed into the mental alignment meter...
Weird.
Weird nothing. It's science.
Ok. E se le scambio?
If I'm gonna take Emmett's mind map, I better replace it with another one. Tannen's mind map. If Emmett's map looked like this, I bet Edna wouldn't think he's such a model citizen.
Ok.
According to Emmett, this thing prints out mind maps.
No!
Ah, that's the stuff.
They say I'm crazy, got no sense, but I don't care. They may or may not mean offense, but I don't care. You see, I'm sort of independent. I am my own superintendent. My star is on the ascendant. That's why I don't care. I don't care. I don't care what people think of me. I'm happy-go-lucky and say I am plucky, so jolly and carefree. I don't care, I don't care if I do get the mean and stony stare. If I never succeed, it won't be too stressful, 'cause I don't care. They say I'm crazy, got no sense, but I don't care. They may or may not mean offense, but I don't care. You see, I'm sort of independent. I am my own superintendent. My star is on the ascendant. That's why I don't care. I don't care. I don't care what people think of me. I'm happy-go-lucky and say I am plucky, so jolly and carefree. I don't care, I don't care if I do get the mean and stony stare.
If I'm gonna take Emmett's mind map, I'd better replace it with another one. I wonder how this new mind map for Emmett turned out. That's not a great reading, but if I really want to get Emmett in trouble, I better aim for the bottom.
Ok. Quindi riaccendiamo.
Ew.
Non so cosa stia facendo, però penso che con la puzza reagisce sempre in modo negativo. Apriamo giusto un altro poco. Finito?
Guess it's already stinky enough in here.
Ok.
That's not a great reading, but if I really want to get Emmett in trouble, I better aim for the bottom.
Ma come faccio a far peggiorare la cosa? Già fatto.
Hey, Emmett, got a sec?
Why, yes. In fact, I've got several.
You look busy. Why don't we talk later?
Sure thing.
Ew.
No. Vediamo che cosa significa layabout.
That's not a great reading, but if I really want to get Emmett in trouble, I better aim for the bottom.
Ho capito, ma io non ce l'ho. Layabout. Ozioso. Ah, cioè io. No, ma aspetta. scusami.
Mind if I...
Go ahead.
Hooligan.
Ah, that'd be Mr. Needleman's card. I'll just put this in the stack with the other hooligans.
Looks like you got a lot of hooligans.
Yeah, about 90% of Hill Valley thus far. It's a little disturbing.
No, la devo fare. Il problema è che non ho capito come. Fammi capire un momento. Cioè, tutto negativo. Io secondo me basta che inverto quella di Tannen con quella di Doc. Cioè, sarebbe facile. Però... dovrei trovare quella... per esempio a me serve... Ok, allora facciamo una cosa. Su questa...
Oh.
Su questa mi potrebbe servire che l'era...
I wonder how this new mind map for Emmett turned out.
Questo dovrebbe uscire...
Okay, that's pretty
Perfetto.
bad, but I'd better try to match Tannen's mind map.
Addirittura... Pensavo che... Vabbè, allora le devo fare tutte quante in modo negativo. Va bene, ok. Che poi è una simile a quella di Tannen. Ho capito. Io pensavo che dovesse essere tipo donnaiolo, hai capito? Quindi per provare che era un donnaiolo. Invece no, dobbiamo semplicemente provare che è un bugiardo, tra virgolette, quindi, o comunque un mascalzone. Che se per lei la macchina di Emmet funziona bene, allora sicuramente deve andare bene. Però deve rimanere la luce rossa accesa per tutte quante. Allora... Mi spiace, Doc, ti devo per forza punzecchiare. Ti punzecchio. Però non riesco a capire. Cioè, lui me le distrugge poi in automatico. Cioè, potevo invertire tranquillamente con quella di Tannen, però secondo me era un po' facile fare così. Vabbè. Forse perché lui proverà che quella di Tannen è brutta e dirà: guardate io invece come sono uscito. Perché con la puzza poi tornava, diciamo, giallo. Quindi pure questa gli devo dare. Io pensavo che con... che questa a me pare Trixie. Io potevo provare, diciamo, che fosse Don Giovanni. Cioè no. Ok, ma è uscita rossa. Ok, proviamo a vedere se così va bene. Ah,
That's not a
come?
great reading, but if I really want to get Emmett in trouble, I better aim for the bottom.
No, e allora, amico mio. Ho capito. Allora inverti queste qua. Ah, e non rompere le scatole.
I'd swap Tannen's card with Emmett's, but it's got Tannen's name on it. I'll just have to generate a new mind map for Emmett.
Ragazzo mio, e allora io non ho capito come devo fare.
That smells good.
Questo gli piace, per esempio. Ho capito. Quindi sono 1, 2, 3, 4 foto. Quindi io devo trovare 4 cose che gli danno fastidio, diciamo. Ma
Looks like you got a lot of hooligans.
About 90% of Hill Valley thus far. It's a little disturbing.
Cioè, io le ho fatti fare tutte rosse. Mannaia.
Ew.
Questo è ancora rosso. Ultra rosso? Cioè, io non so che altro fare. Cioè, è ancora rosso, si vede. E io già l'ho fatto prima tutto sto macello. Già l'ho fatto prima e io questo non riesco a capire. Cioè, io prima l'ho fatto solo rosso. Bah. Senti, più rosso di questo, Zamora. Cioè, io non so che altro fare. Poi altro che suggerimenti.
That's not a great reading, but if I really want to get Emmett in trouble, I better aim for the bottom.
Come cazzo faccio? Cioè, io gli ho fatto un mix. Porca miseria. No, e non so più che altro fare. Che altro c'è qua? Generatore. Shit. Il giradischi invece si sente a suo agio. Mappamondo. Stampante mappe mentali. Giradischi. Ma come deve venire quella di Tannen? Io mica l'ho capito.
If I'm gonna take Emmett's mind map, I better replace it with another one. This thing reads Emmett's mind maps.
Io non è che ho capito granché come devo fare. Chiede a Emmet se ha una mappa mentale di se stesso. Sì, ce l'ha, c'è, sta appesa al muro. Lo stufato gli piace.
Hey, could we watch Frankenstein on this?
Sorry, Sonny, but I need this projector to trigger positive and negative visual stimuli for my mental alignment tests. Besides, a movie like Frankenstein should really be watched on a big screen, don't you think?
Sì. Io non so che cazzo altro fare. Ho finito pure tutti gli aiuti. Oh. A quanto siamo arrivati? 2 ore. Vabbè. Allora facciamo una cosa. Salviamo qua. E continuiamo la prossima volta. Vabbè. Sorry. Ragazzoli belli. Noi ci vediamo alla prossima. Continuiamo. Male che vada potremmo provare a continuare più tardi. Più tardi che ore sono? Sono le 5. Facciamo un po' di pausa e ritorniamo. Concludiamo questo capitolo perché lo voglio concludere. Va bene. Arrivederci. Yeah.